Hey, I'm Jeff Lance, and I'm co-founder of Prosponsive Logistics.
My name is Russ. I'm one of the co-founders of Prosponsive Logistics. Glad to be here with you folks today. We're excited to be a 2022 Georgia Fast 40 honoree.
Communication in our industry is a major pitfall, particularly with our clients and with our vendors that we use. And we were thinking, how can we make this better than what everybody else is doing out there? So we live that culture. We live a responsive culture.
And that's how we got started. We had been in the business long enough to have some contacts in the business, which was tremendously helpful because when I say we started at the bottom, we actually started at the bottom and just built it up from there.
Timing is everything. Being in the right place, right time. But with that timing there, we also had been laying out the infrastructure to be able to handle all that.
There are two things that inspired me to join Prosponsive Logistics. The first one is Jeff and Russ's clear sense of purpose and vision that they set for the company. The second one is their humility.
So here we are almost 26 years later, hard to believe. Jeff and I are 50-50 partners in the business, and we are so fortunate and blessed to have been able to attract and hire and retain some very good people to help us grow along the way. And it's been an exciting ride, an uphill, downhill, and everything in between.
Our growth over the past 2 years has really excelled. There's a number of factors that have contributed to that, but probably one of the number one factors was Russ and I were able to convince a gentleman to become a part of our company, which was a very big move for us and a very big hire for us, bringing on Jay Matthews, what was CFO at that time, but now he's been promoted to president.
And they've brought a whole new level of discipline and a whole new level of accountability to the table, which has paid off tremendously.
We invest a lot in technology. Technology is very important. And again, it's a part of the support, right? And our training and development team is probably the best in the business. Provide a lot of training and support to our people, make sure they're very comfortable in their role. And all of this is done before they even go out onto the operations floor and join the team members they'll be working with day to day.
So we're debt-free, and we've operated in that fashion, and that is how we've ran our company this whole 25 years that we've been in business.
And we've continued to focus on building our business in Georgia. We now have 1, 2, 3, 4 offices in Georgia. That's Athens, Savannah, have 2 locations here in Atlanta. And we've expanded outside of that region with about an office in Denver, also one in Kansas City, Missouri, one in Jackson, Mississippi. I'm not leaving one out there. So those are relatively new startup, new branch offices for us, but they've all come along really well.
Yeah, when Jeff approached me about opening up the first branch, I was excited. I know that was a sign that he trusted myself and the team that we had assembled at the time. And then from there, Jeff and Russ were both super instrumental, involved in finding the office space, answering any of the questions that I had to, put me in the best position in our team to succeed.
And that's gone very well for us too. So it's an interesting route that we've taken, I guess you'd say.